Okay, good morning, everybody. Good morning, peace, love, compassion, self awareness, inner peace, some of the things that we want in our lives. So, yeah. I'm coming to you here from the house that I'm renting here in Kopangan. Really very nice, very comfortable. What I wanted to talk to you about today, of course, I'm in this human design thing in this world. This thing, it's not a thing, it's a reality. It's the universe and the sun, and you cannot, you cannot, you can. What's the word that I'm looking for? What's the word that I'm looking for? You can, you can doubt religion. You can believe or you don't believe, but in the sun, in the universe, there's nothing to believe or not. It's a reality. If you look around and you see all the trees and the flowers and the birds and everything around, then you realize that the universe and the sun is a reality. It's real. This is what it does. This is the results. So we are part of the universe, and we are part of this result of this universe and the sun. And so human design is the moment we are born, we are designed a special human design type, and we also have a profile, and we also have all kinds of things. This is about the energy and the chakra. We have seven chakra points, energy points. In the human design, we have 9. And the most amazing thing in this life, there's no question about it at all, at least in my mind, is that if you want to live the life that you were brought to this world, the purpose that you were brought to this world, if you live that life, you're going to be happy. That's the only time that you could be happy. The only time a person could be happy is when they're living their own life, not having other people tell them what things to do, what kind of food to eat, things like that. We need to be able to live our life. And most people in this world are not living their life. They're not living their human design. They're not living the life that they were brought in this world to live. It takes some time to get the understanding, to feel what's going on, and then once you do, then it's up to you to make that change or not to make that change. But when people are living in a certain lifestyle or a certain life, and they don't like it, and they want to make a change, in order for them to have a change in their life, they must make a change. If you want to change, you must make a change. There's no question about that. There's really no question. You want to change, make a change. And the change is sometimes difficult because many people are afraid of changes. You have a choice of taking the change, looking at the change coming, and just saying, oh, it's not changing, and just continue, and then you're going to be left behind. Or you can change while it's happening, or you could be making that change when you see it coming. When you see it coming already, before it comes to you, start to make that change, and that's going to be the best type and best time to make that change. So if you think, if you believe, or if you want to have a change in your life, then go out and get it. You got to go out and get it. It's not going to come to you by itself. It will not. So you need to go out and get it. So how do we live our human design that we were meant to live? Well, first you find out what your human design is, the type that you are, and then your profile, and then you need to figure out some things. There are many YouTube channels that will talk to you about this. There's many things on the internet. There are books that you can read about it that tells you about how to live your design. I personally am telling you that for a fact. I am living my design. I'm a manifestor, and I'm a 6'2" profile, which means on one side I'm a 2 is a hermit, which I have this hermit inside me. I can go someplace and live like a hermit. Or the other side is a role model. The 6'2", especially the 6'2", because it pertains to very few people in this world. Most of the people are generators, manifesting generators, projectors, and reflectors. Manifestors are only 8% of the people in this world, and the manifestor's authority. What is my design to do in this life is to inform people and to impact people. This is what I do. I've always done this, but I didn't know this. and especially a 6'2", which is what I am. The first 28.6, or the first 30 years of your life, you are going through all kinds of crazy ups and downs in life, and it's very difficult to make a living financially wise, because it just seems like nothing is going right. This is the time for the role model, the manifestor, is to go through this time in his or her life to be able to understand what doesn't work. And then later on, when we get to, there are three stages for the role model 6 manifestor. One is the first 30 years, the life kind of kicks the shit out of you, and really kicks the shit out of you. And then the second one is you're basically from 30 to 50, you're just going somewheres and trying to be comfortable, and you're trying to lick your wounds, and just trying to tell yourself that it's really difficult to know how and where to live and how to live, because you feel like you're too sensitive for this world. But then at the age of 50, or at a certain point, the second point is you going up. It's called going on the roof. When you go on the roof, you become more comfortable. It's a comfortable place. It's like nobody's bothering you. And from the top of the roof, you could see everything and you could understand what's going on. But as a 6'2", as a role model, you can't stay up on the roof too long. Although that's the most amazing place for a role model, because he sits up there and he's comfortable and he doesn't want to deal with anything. And also at that moment, he or she starts to make money. They can make money, and success comes in because people are now seeking their advice about things, because the whole world is waiting to respond. We, the manifestors, are the only ones that are not waiting for respond. We are the ones who are informing. You guys, the rest of the people need for us to inform you guys, because without the information, it's hard to get it through. This is what the universe does. This is what the universe says. It's not me saying this, but I can understand it and I feel it. There's no question about it. So the thing that I want to say, so then after 50, you get off the roof. So after 50, I'm 63 years old, so I'm off the roof now, and I can see things and I can understand things that I didn't understand before. And I'm definitely living my human design. And that's the most amazing thing, because when I'm living my human design, I'm a happy person, because this is what I do. This is what I was brought here to do in this world. So I'm my own person. I don't live through anybody. I don't have credit cards. I don't have any credit cards. I don't deal with credit cards, because when you pay things with credit, means you got to pay later. I don't believe in that. I only buy the things that I need, which in this moment in my life, I don't really need anything. I have this bicycle here. You can see I have a bicycle. That's how I came here to Kopangan from Chiang Mai. And I have a few worldly possessions. I just bought a blender so I can make my banana shakes, smoothies. And I have a coffee maker. That's my... Don't tell anybody. That's my vice. I like to drink coffee. I don't do drugs anymore. I don't drink alcohol anymore. So I do exercise. I wake up in the morning, every morning at 5:30 in the morning before the sunrise. And what I do is when the sun rises, I'm gazing at the sun. Today I was already, I'm up to 8 minutes and 40 seconds, or 20 seconds, I'm sorry. 8 minutes and 20 seconds, and every day I raise it for 10 seconds. Then I come back and then I do a 15-minute plank in the morning. I do a 15-minute plank, and then after that, I do my exercise. I do my push-ups. I do 1,000 push-ups a day. I do 200 at a time, so I don't do 1,000 in one time. And I usually ride my bicycle around the island, because it gives me good feeling. And basically, I'm a raw eater. I eat, well, I'm not a raw eater. Maybe 90% raw eater. I eat fruits and vegetables, salads, and then I eat like one cooked meal a day, because the food is so delicious here in these vegan restaurants. I'm a vegan, by the way. I'm a vegan. I don't believe. And I think that we should all get on this wagon about stopping to eat animals and killing animals, because that's the worst thing that we can do. People think that when you eat animals, You just eat the animals, the dead meat you put inside your body, and then you just feel good. It tastes delicious, and it's wow, it's great. But they don't understand, by us killing the animals, we get the karma back. The karma is the meat and the dairy that we eat, and the milk that we drink. It comes back to us and gives us diabetes, gives us heart diseases, gives us cancer. All these things come from eating meat and dairy. Once the sooner you understand that, the sooner you become a vegan, then the better it is for you, for the animals, and for the earth, for the world, for the whole universe, for this whole planet here. Okay, so like I said, I'm living my human design. I'm living me. If I'm not living me, I'm always angry. That's my not theme. That's my not theme. When I'm not living my design, I'm angry. I'm all the time angry because I feel like it's not. I was brought here for something else, and I'm not doing it. So I get really angry. Some people get frustrated when they're not living their human design. Some people get irritated. Some people get all kinds of different. If you're not living, and you're feeling like all kinds of these kind of feelings, that means you're not living your human design. If you're not living your human design, I really highly recommend you find out what your human design is, and then you read about it and you figure out what works with what, and then you're going to make it much easier. It's like taking it's like when you don't know your human design, it's like folders on your blinders. I'm saying not folders, blinders on your eyes. Once you know it, you take the blinders off, you could see everything. Everywhere is around, comes around. What goes around, comes around. What comes around, goes around. That's just a reality. It's about the yin and the yang, And it's about also karma. When you do good things will come back to you. When you do bad things will come back to you. That's just the reality of life. That's the way the universe works. You can believe it or you cannot believe it. That doesn't make a difference, because this is not about a belief. This is a reality. Just like the moon, just like the sun, and just like the universe. So it's amazing. It's amazing. I've been walking around for the last 8 months without shoes. I threw my shoes away. People look around me all the time. People look at me at different places. I go to the bank or I go to some places. People look at me and they think I'm crazy. Here now, I'm on the island, so there's no problem with it, But like when I was living in Chiang Mai, I walk into a bank or I walk into a shopping mall. For some reason, I need to put some SIM card for my iPad. People would look at me and they would think I'm crazy. I could see the looks on people's faces and their eyes when they see me with no shoes. I'm not here to live anybody else's life. I'm here to live in my life only. And so I live a very simple life. Very simple life. Anyway, guys, human design, that's my journey here. This is my purpose. My purpose now is also, right now, I'm in the process, because I send it out to the universe, and the universe heard me. The universe knows about this. That's why the universe sent me here. I'm on a journey, a human design journey, and I have this vision of opening up. I saw a place in Chiang Mai which I'm really interested in opening up a human design center where you bring people from all over the world for seminars for 1 week, 2 weeks, whatever the time is, and you bring the best human design teachers in the world, and we form this amazing thing where we teach people about human design. And Chiang Mai or Thailand is a tourist place, so people would love to come here for 2 weeks, have a nice holiday here, while at the same time they are learning about their human design and how to change their life. If you want to change your life, you got to realize one thing: you got to be willing to make that change. Make that change and you'll change your life. And if you don't like what you're doing, change it. I've been doing it. I've been moving around from place to place because when I get stale, I keep moving. But that's also my human design type, Manifestor. Manifestor is usually show people something, inform people something, impact people, and then go and move to the next and the next and the next and the next. That's why for me as a young kid, it was very difficult for me to stay in the same job, or I couldn't work in an office or things like that. I always picked the jobs that would take me out, like deliveries and things like just being outside, because inside just felt, too stifled. I was too stifled for things like that. So I'm a living example, guys. that you can do whatever you want. Age means nothing. I'm 63 years old. I took a bike ride about 1,000 kilometers from Chiang Mai to Koh Phangan by myself. And I let the universe, I trust the universe. I trusted the universe. I still trust the universe. I didn't always trust the universe, but I trust the universe. And I trusted them to just get on my bicycle. I trusted the universe to get on my bicycle by myself and ride and just go wherever and stop wherever and continue from whatever and just do whatever I needed to do to come to this place. Because my journey is to tell everybody about human design, to get people to get to know, to get people to know about the human design and how they can change their life and how they can have a better life and how they can enjoy their life. Because the only way that you're going to enjoy your life is if you live your human design, if you live the purpose you came to this world to do, whatever it is. Everybody's got different. Peace. I tell you that, peace. Peace, inner peace, passion, compassion for the animals. We got to have compassion for the animals. We got to change this thing because the animals are suffering, and it's because we are making them suffer, and we can stop it. It's very simple. It's really simple. If tomorrow everybody stops eating meat and drinking milk and eating cheese and dairy and meat products, guess what? They're not going to sell. They're not going to kill the animals because it's, for them it's work, and if they're not making money, they don't care. For them, there are many companies today, many meat factories and many dairy companies, dairy farms. What they're doing is now they're changing over because they're realizing that less and less people are eating meat and drinking milk. And so they're moving towards veganism. They don't care how they make their money as long as they get their money. That's all they care about. So if they're going to go out and do, if you're going to buy vegan stuff, they'll make vegan things for you because they just want to make money. So if we stop that, we have the ability, we have the power in us, the consumers, to stop all this by just not eating meat, not buying. Do not fund it. Don't give them money. When you go to a restaurant, eat vegan stuff. It's delicious. It's amazingly delicious. In this place here, there are so many vegan restaurants and vegetarian restaurants. The food is delicious. You don't need meat. It's all a lie. The protein is a lie. And all that stuff that we need protein, we get it all from vegetables. We get enough for everything. We get enough. Anyway, inner peace, inner peace, inner peace. Sawadee krap.